Benedict, did thou note the daughter of Signor Leonato?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not the modest young lady?
Do you question me as an honest man should, for my true and simple judgment, or would you have me speak after my custom, as a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray thee speak in sober judgment.
Why, methinks she's too low for high praise, too brown for fair praise, and too little for great praise. I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. Tell me how thou likest her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yes, and the case to put it into. But speak you this with a sad brow, or do you play a flouting jack? Tell us Cupid is a good hair finder, and Vulcan a rare carpenter. Come, in what key shall a man take thee to go in a song?
In my eyes she's the sweetest lady I have ever looked on.
I see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and if she were not possessed with a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the first May doth the last of December. But tell me, I hope you have no intent to turn husband, have you?
I will scarce trust myself, but on the contrary, if Hero be my wife.
It's come to this. In faith have not the world one man, but he will wear his cap with suspicion. Am I not to see a bachelor of 80 again? Look, Don Pedro has returned to seek you.
What secret hath held you here that you followed not to Leonato's?
I would. Your grace would constrain me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
You hear, Count Claudio? I can be secret as a dumb man, and I would have you think so. But, on thy allegiance, he is in love. With who? Now that is your grace's part. Mark how short his answer is. With Hero Leonato's short daughter.
If so, so were it uttered?
Like the old tale, my lord. It is not so, nor 'twas not so. But, God forbid, it should be so.
If my passion change shortly, God forbid it should be otherwise.
Amen, if you love her, for the lady is well worthy.
I speak too. Bring me, my lord.
By my troth I speak my thought.
And in my faith I speak mine.
And by my 2 faiths and trusts, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be loved, or know how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I shall die in it at the stake.
Thou wast ever the obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her my most humble thanks. But I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any. I will do myself the right to trust none. I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee, ere I die, pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love. Pick out mine eyes with a ballard's marker pen, and hang me at the door of a brothel house for a sign of blind Cupid.
If ever thou dost fall from this faith, thou shalt prove a notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat and shoot at me. And let him who hits me first be clapped on the shoulder and called Adam.
As time shall try, even in time the savage bull doth wear the yoke.
As the savage bull may, but if ever the sensible Benedict bear it. Pluck out the bull's horns and set them in my forehead, and let me be vilely painted, and in such great letters as they write. Here is a good horse to hire, and let them signify under my sign. Here is Benedict, a married man.
If this would have happened, thou would be horn mad.
Nay, if Cupid not spent all his quiver in Venice, thou shalt quake for its short.
I will look for an earthquake too, then.
Anyway, you temporise the hours. In the meantime, good Signor Benedict, repair to Leonardo and commend me to him that I will not fail him at supper, as he has made great preparation.
I have matter enough in me for such a message, and so I commit to you.
To the 6th of July, your loving friend Benedict.
Nay, mock not, mock not. The body of your discourse is guarded by fragments, and the guards are but basted by neither. Ere you flout old ends, examine your conscience, and so I leave you.
My liege, your highness may now do me good.
My love is thine to teach, and teach but how? I shall show you how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that will do thee good.
Hath Leonato any son, my lord?
No child but Hero, she is his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
No, my lord. When you went onward at the end action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye. That I liked her in a rougher hand task, than to drive liking in the name of love. But now I am returned. At the war's thoughts, have left the rooms vacant, all prompting how fair Hero is, saying I liked her, therefore I went to war.
Thou wilt speak like a lover presently, and tire the hero with your endless book of words. If thou dost love fair Hero, then cherish it, and I will break with her and her father, and she shall be yours. Is this not the reason why you began to twist such a fine tale?
How sweetly you do minister to love, that lows love's grief but complexions, but least my liking, to a sudden seem. I would have salved in the sweet trees.
What need the bridge much broader than the flood? The fairest grant is a necessity. Look, what will serve is fit, that once thou lovest, I will fit thee with the remedy. I know tonight there is to be revelling, and I will assume my part in some disguise, and tell fair Hero that I am Cordio, and in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart, and take her hearing prisoner with the force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. And after to her father will I break, and the result is this, she shall be yours. Now, in present, let's put this into practice.